Yo, chat. Hey, man. CMO reacts in the building when streamers almost get killed on live. Now, this video gonna be a crazy video. Telling by like, look at this image right here. You can tell. Now let's get right into it.
20 scariest moments.
Oh yeah, how y'all niggas doing, man? Y'all doing good? Let me know in the comments, bro. I'm doing good, bro. I just woke up, feel good as fuck. No cap. No cap.
It's in YouTube history. And at number 20, IShowSpeed was lifting weights when he looked death in the face.
Here we go. Big speed. Boy. Oh, help! Give me. Oh my God, almost died.
But look, for number 19, Neil was doing a segment with Squeeze Benz. But little did he know, he got in the car with Evil Benz.
Shake on it, bro. You have my word. You will only go 7 above the speed limit. Lock it in, bro, please.
All right, baby boys.
What? Wait. No, actually, no.
We're just gonna cruise. We're not gonna do anything crazy. So it's like you don't have anything to actually be scared of, you know?
Please, dude, no. Cops right there. Oh my God, you almost crashed. Oh, stop. Bro.
You're a little.
I'm gonna get banned on cake. Squeeze, I'm gonna get banned on cake. Squeeze. Like reckless driving, I'll literally get banned.
I get it. Look, we don't want to be a brand risk. We want to look good.
Oh my God. Oh my.
However, for number 18, Jack Dorothy risked people's lives because he was driving his 200K McLaren when the weather quickly got bad.
I'm most likely going to crash this car. And the airbag I don't even think works. I'm cooked. Hard to see right now. I can't see.
He was so unserious about the danger, he had more attention on his phone.
Dangerous when you're watching your phone. I gotta read chat. Oh!
Yo!
Help!
He crashed?
Help! Oh, can you hold it?
Oh, it's running.
Oh, no fucking way.
What?
Oh my God. This is cooked. Maybe it's trash.
Yeah, Jack was so focused on farming the situation that he didn't even care to check on his cameraman.
Michael, here. Michael. You have film on that one too.
But Logan should have checked his parachute at number 17, because he nearly crashed into the ground.
What the fuck? He was so nonchalant about that. Hey, man. Y'all niggas be careful out here, bro. That nigga was too nonchalant for that, for me. That's crazy.
From 10,000 feet. See, it was his first day skydiving solo, and it was nearly his last. He almost predicted everything.
I'm just like, yo, what are the chances this actually happens? Like, why would I cut away if my main chute's like kind of open?
Logan should have watched his words more carefully. See, even though he jumped out of the helicopter with all the swag in the world, his parachute almost handed him a death sentence. Yeah. His parachute failed to open, and now he was in a free fall. But luckily for him, his reserve parachute worked, and he didn't have to end up in the forest. But look, Neon had a chance to ask UFC legend Nate Diaz a few questions before his fight, but he only cared about making content for his live stream.
I can talk. Hello? Hi, nice to meet you guys. This question's for Nate first. I just wanted to ask you 2 things, man. When you do get knocked out, are you gonna retire?
Who said that? So I know who you are.
Or
that little bitch boy, you fucking put again.
If you do. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna be watching. I'm excited to see both sides, but
I'm gonna kick you in your fucking leg, motherfucker. Hey, P.S. you.
I have a lot of respect for everyone, man. It's just I want to see a great fight.
You.
Not only was everyone laughing at him, but right after, he was scared for his life when Nate Diaz's crew came running after him.
Okay, wait, car, get in the car. I'm sorry.
Could you use up to $750? Find it at BioLife. Up to $750 is waiting for you.
It's like every time I see this nigga, he got some shit going on. Like somebody's trying to whoop his ass every time I see him.
Please, I'm sorry!
Leon barely made it out alive. But at number 15, Kai had the police on their toes. Look, Kai Slat was going to host a giveaway, but what he didn't know was that it was going to be the biggest one ever.
All right, look, this must be right here, okay? Right here. We will be giving away PCs and all that.
See, news helicopters are overhead. That's Union Square Park. The park has been swarmed.
Motherfucking microphones for the PC, keyboards, webcams, motherfucking gaming chairs, motherfucking headphones for the motherfucking PC, fucking motherfucking gift cards.
Hundreds of people sprinting down Broadway.
That's the vehicle right there that Kai Cenat is in right now. As this car now driving pretty fast. Someone fell off. Okay, they're not stopping.
Yeah, we all remember this. Damn, that was a crazy pause.
Hundreds were sent to the hospital and 60 people were arrested, including himself. But trust me, there are no games at number 14, because Andy Melanakis has a condition that still has him looking like a kid. And even though the dude is a grown-ass man, one creep was ready to make love.
You're coming with me and we're gonna get you a home, and guess what? I haven't had sex in 5 years and I'm not having sex until at the right time comes. You just hit me at the right person.
Yeah. You heard that right. Now, I would have gotten out of there immediately. And it would be even quicker if I was Dr. Disrespect at number 13. Because he was playing Call of Duty when his house was turned into a real war zone. Welcome. And it wasn't long before he knew the situation got real.
I've got it in the broadcast right now. Someone shot at our house, broke the upstairs window. Someone shot yesterday at our house. And someone shot again right now and connected with the house upstairs. You're driving by, right? You
It's dangerous being a YouTuber. Just ask Mr. Beast at number 12. I mean, this guy almost died in a coffin. Yeah, during his 50 hours buried alive challenge, Mr. Beast had everything he needed. While he went to the other side of the coffin, he panicked.
All right, let's make this journey. Can you see me? Yo, can I pick this camera up with my toes? Oh my gosh. Yo, that was the coolest thing I've ever done. I made it to the other side of the coffin, and all that's here is a pillow. I did it! When I tried to turn around, it was like very narrow on the other end, so it was a lot harder. I almost started panicking, but we made it.
Now it looked like it was no big deal in his video, but later he revealed it was his scariest moment ever.
There was a camera at my feet. Tariq could also talk about this too. And I went to like go adjust it, and I couldn't. So I like literally turned around, and I'm, you know, not super flexible. So I literally like was going to turn, and so like I'm laying like this, and as I'm like bending, I got caught like halfway. And I was like, fuck. I was literally like, guys, if I can't get out of this in 2 seconds, you start digging right the fuck down.
Jimmy almost lost it, but somehow he mustered up the strength to give it one last try to save his life.
Like, I'm gonna give it one last try, and I just pushed as hard as I could, and I popped out the other end. And then I adjusted the camera. And then
you had to get back?
Exactly, because now
I'm claustrophobic as fuck, so I'm not even trying to imagine it. I'm trying not to, because that shit can fuck me up. Even that I'm in this big space, that shit can still fuck me up. Imagining it.
Because it's like the thing got slimmer this way. Yeah. It was so uncomfortable on that side. Yeah. So then I had to do it again, and I almost got stuck again.
It got real down there. And by the end of it all, he was emotional.
I haven't seen the outside in so long. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy right now, I'm crying. Oh my gosh.
Mr. Beast took it to the extreme, but Canal Joseph's challenge at number 11 was ice cold. See, his followers dared him to do a cold plunge, and as soon as Canal touched the water, he had regrets.
Chat, let me do a different challenge, please. Today you're already in there. Let me do a different challenge.
I might die. Dude should have thought about that sooner. And everyone was cracking jokes. My man was frozen solid.
Yeah. Help me get out.
Bro, we're not meant to be. That's for. I'm not trying to be like racist or anything, bro. But we're meant to be in the heat game. The melanin is not. Ice is our weakness, bro. Ice is dead ass our weakness, bro. Cold showers, cool. Ice, are you dead ass? Ice. I'm pretty sure ice is our weakness, bro. I don't really know the facts and shit, but I'm pretty sure like us black people are not supposed to be in fucking ice, bro. We're not. That's not meant. Like, we're not supposed to do that. That's crazy, bro. And it's sad that he had to learn this way.
There we go. Canal couldn't even speak. And even though the stream kept going, things were getting worse. Because he was rushed to the hospital right after for hypothermia. At least
I know this shit you weren't supposed to do. You weren't supposed to do that, bro.
Out of that situation with his career intact, because Carl Reamer ruined his at number 10. See, he brought out his gun on stream when he was plastered drunk. Dude humiliated himself, and right after, Twitch banned him for life. But hey, at least no one ended up getting shot, because at number 9, things got scary. See, 2 wildlife photographers from the Out Off the Trail YouTube channel were in Mexico when they realized they were being chased.
Right behind us is kind of scaring me how fast they're going.
And it wasn't by some random fan, it was the cartel.
They have guns. Jesus.
Go. No, please. Please. What? Please.
They had Aaron and Logan trembling, but luckily, they were only trying to keep them safe.
No, I thought y'all was over.
Toots thought it was all over in that car, and so did Aiden Ross. See, one crazy fan sent the police a false report, and the next thing you know, Aiden had an army at his door.
There's a SWAT team at my house right now, bro. I can hear him.
I remember this.
Like, why do y'all do this, bro? Why the f y'all SWAT people? Why do y'all do this?
A full SWAT team with guns drawn had him thinking his life could end right there.
I could die. My friends could die. Everyone's outside right now, bro. Guys, just everyone be quiet and come here and put your hands up. I'm not even joking. Like, just put your hands up, bro. Like, they might be like detaining Ant right now and shit. I know. But don't be dumb. Just put your hands up. They're not gonna do anything. This shit's no joke. They're gonna come with guns. Yeah, they're gonna point at us. Everything. Just put your hands up. They're not gonna fucking shoot us. Are there helicopters outside? How many? 6, 7? I hear helicopters. I know. All right, I'm coming right now. All right, I got you. I'm coming out right now, sir.
Bro, niggas at least, bro, I don't like niggas like that, bro. Like, look at him. Look how he's walking.
All right, I'm coming out right now.
See everybody with their hands up, and this nigga right here. Like, what is wrong with these niggas? And then when he gets shot, like, bro, like, and then like niggas trying to take up, bro. No, all he had to do was put his fucking hands up, keep them up. Like, my hands will never go down until this shit is over with. He don't care about his safety enough. But that shit just be irritating me, bro. Like, if I had a friend in a friend group doing that shit, after that we scrapping on bro. Like, and he can't come, bro. Like, I just don't like that shit. In certain situations, you should know, like, shit is not a joke, bro. Put your fucking hands up, my nigga. You're already black in all black. You're black in all black, and you have your hands down, pulling your pants up. What the fuck are you doing? You finna get shot in GTA, bro. That's crazy though.
All right, I got you. I'm coming out right now, sir.
At least Aiden was arrested by the good guys. Because at number 7, Ice Poseidon had a real gang to deal with. I mean, dude was just chilling, enjoying some Italian food when he got threatened.
Hi. I'm getting about 30 calls about you on my phone, and I'm a gangster. So you better fucking leave here right now before there's trouble for yourself. You're the mob over here. You better leave now. Got it?
I apologize.
You better leave now.
Okay.
He said you fucking with the mob over here. Hey, if I would, I'm like, you right, bro? I'm leaving right now. No bullshit. Hey, he's not playing with you, bro. You think you can handle that nigga? Okay, you probably can in one-on-one fight, but there is no one-on-ones, my nigga. You are dead. You're done. In GTA. Bro, that's crazy, though.
I will be gone then. I will be gone.
You're not gone yet. Go now.
I will be gone. Thank you very much for your business.
Ice was so disturbed, he was too scared to call the only help he had.
No, I don't want to call the cops, dude. No. If I call the cops, dude, they're just gonna blame it on me.
He was shook, and so was Mr. Beast at number 6. See, he was cruising home with his crew when suddenly his driver literally died.
He just says, "Can we pull over to a gas station? I don't feel too good." And I'm like looking at the road, and I turn and look to my left, and his head's just bobbling, and he's just like,
Wait, is he driving?
yeah, down the highway, and he's just like dead.
They were ghost riding in the middle of the freeway, and they were only picking up speed. So if Mr. Beast wanted to live, he had to think fast.
You know, I gotta slow this car down. So I just like, fuck it. And I just put my head below the wheel. I grabbed his foot and just threw it off the gas. And then I look up and I'm like, oh, we're still going straight.
And homie's not waking up?
No, he's just dead.
Now as Jimmy finally got things under control, his driver revived and made things even worse.
We're off the highway. I looked up to make sure and I just slammed on the brakes. And we're off. We didn't hit a car. We're just on the side of the highway. And so I think everything's over. I literally, the second I let off the brake so I can put the car in park, which is like on my stomach in the console, he comes back to life. His heart starts beating again, which I'll explain what happened. And he just stomps on the gas.
They were out of control, and the only way to stop themselves from killing each other was if Mr. Beast crashed.
I instantly bent back over to touch the brake, but I was like, we could go right on the road and just get hit 70 miles an hour. So I just yoinked the wheel to the right, so we just slammed into a concrete wall, and that just stopped the car.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah, and then my head's like fucking bleeding, and I have marks everywhere. And Tyler just runs around and just rips him out of the car.
Imagine if the world lost the greatest YouTuber ever. But look, we've reached the top 5 moments, so things are about to go from scary to straight up terrifying. Like that time Adam22 was streaming, and the next thing he knew, he was getting robbed with a deadly weapon.
Wow, Adam, big boy.
There we go.
Right now. You want a car right now? You want a car?
Now, even though Adam let out a chuckle, his head was spinning.
And then right behind him, I see my guy with a gun out at this guy's head. So, I mean, this is like the emotions that I'm going through. It's like, holy fuck, I'm gonna die. But maybe this is a joke. Maybe this is my friend. People were freaked out that I said like, I laughed. It's like, I really didn't know if it was a joke.
And the moment he understood, his mind went straight to the worst case scenario.
Next thing I think after that too is like, holy f, this dude's gonna get killed right in front of me because there's a gun to this guy's head or whatever. And then within seconds he's on the ground and they just beat the shit out of him and knocked him out.
Dude was thinking blood would be spilt right in front of him. But luckily, that fool only had a prop gun. And after Adam's scariest moment of his life, couldn't even get any help.
That was a prop gun? He did all that with a prop? Yeah, nah, bro. Yeah, bro. Hey, bro.
So like, wait, but so you subdued him so we don't have to come? We're like, no, yeah, you still have to come. Like, what are we gonna do? We're gonna drag this body into the alley and we're gonna take this gun and we're gonna put it in the shelf? Like, of course you have to come. Like, the fact that they were really not trying to come was like mind-blowing. I'm like, I told you a guy just ran in and tried to attack me with a weapon. Like, what do you...
Adam thought he was dead, and so did Trevor Jacob when he put lives at stake. See, Trevor pulled off one of the craziest stunts in YouTube history just for views. Now, Jacob was mid-flight when he freaked out about the plane's engine failing. So he only had one option, to ditch the plane right there and pray that he survived. And after he bailed, dude realized he regretted everything.
When I jumped out of the plane, I jumped and I'm like, you just made the biggest mistake of your life.
Just like that, an entire airplane on a free fall could have taken multiple lives. Even though he had this planned out, Trevor's landing was dangerous.
Oh my gosh.
He made it look good for the cameras. But after Jacob reported the wreck 2 days later to the FAA, they knew something was fishy, because they found Trevor's video, which already went viral. But he tried to clean up his mess and got in the worst trouble.
He lied to them, saying he didn't know where the wreckage was, and then retrieved the plane himself and destroyed it.
I was given the legal advice to go get the wreckage, remove it, get rid of it.
See, that attempt landed him a 6-month sentence in federal prison. I hope the clout was worth it. But he wasn't the only YouTuber living in captivity. Look, Arab was held hostage for 17 days. See,
this nigga risked his life for a clout, and nobody knows who he is. That's my first time ever seeing this nigga. That's crazy.
Haiti is overridden by the most dangerous gangs in the world, and the leader of them all goes by the name of Barbecue. Now, with a name like that, Arab had to see what this dude was all about. But he didn't make it far at all, because as soon as he crossed the border, Arab got kidnapped.
So I'm currently in the random desert in Haiti. I am not kidnapped. I'm staying at an expensive hotel. And I'm invited. They're taking care of me. They've given me a bed. And here we are eating with the boss, Le Monsanjou.
Arab was looking like he was having a grand old time. If you saw what wasn't on camera, you'd be scared to death.
I'm staying at an expensive hotel. Behind the camera is 10 guys with guns. And if you're wondering why there's 2 angles, well, I never knew when we were gonna get our phones back. So when I had the chance, I would hedge my bets and film. Another key thing you need to understand is this phrase. With the boss, Le Monsanjou. Le monde au jus, pas grand jus, bas en pleine, braquillé, pas frappé.
La Monsanjou, Paganjou, Bayou Plein, Braquillé, Pape Vrape. This is his catchphrase, as if he's some sort of supervillain.
Now, Arab was treated like one of their homies as long as he came up with thousands.
What are you asking for?
$600,000.
$600,000? Yeah, but I don't have 600,000. No one has 600,000.
Yeah, they really wanted their paper. And Arab had it until his interpreter lied.
Our negotiator was now offering him side cash and SIM card credits to basically seduce him. $38,000 worth of cash. Ransom paid. And yet they never released us.
Do you think we're gonna launch or we're gonna try to take your money? Oh, come on, say you that this motherfucker is a liar.
Now, the dude wasn't happy about being called a liar, so he threatened to take Arab's torture to the next level.
You know if I find this nigga, what I'm gonna do to him? I'm gonna cut all his fingers.
See, this and the price on his head raising to $600K had the YouTuber panicking. And while he was desperate to leave, he decided to go viral.
Point, the story is picking up in the back end because Intel is aware of the situation. The first tweet comes out from a small reporter. Nobody sees it.
Tonight, a Metro Atlanta man allegedly kidnapped by a dangerous gang in Haiti.
The popular Twitch streamer and YouTuber, your fellow Arab,
is currently kidnapped and being held for a $600,000 ransom in Haiti.
By a very, very notorious gang.
A gang by the name of 400 Mawozo.
400 Mawozo is one of the most prominent kidnapping armed groups, gangs in the country.
Arab's story spread like wildfire, which made things even more dangerous. But his shot would be his best weapon. Now, he never got
never heard of this. This might have to do with the fact that I'm 18, but I don't know, bro. This is actually crazy.
In the country. Arab's story spread like wildfire, which made things even more dangerous. But his shot would be his best weapon. Now, he never got an interview with Barbecue, but another kidnapping for the world to see would have destroyed his image. So he called for Arab to be freed.
Yeah, Lemon. Salut non général. Si frère ça homme de Québec au la caille moi. Est-ce que non ouais, yo semble monde qui te kidnappé, nous devons climatiser comment la dépasser tout ça. On va m'bral voyo aller, ba peuple une explication. Bon, là nous arriver là, nous ca dit bien. OK, ma billet blanc là, moi là. Blanc pas là,
Swag. Merci, parce que on prend soin nous bien.
The whole point of the video is to make him look good and save face. You can clearly see they've just handed my passport back. I'm wearing clothes I would never wear in my documented 10 years on the internet.
The warlords had my man looking happy, but he needed to do anything to make it out of there alive. But at number 2, Kaisanat almost blew his house down. See,
He survived that shit though. Like that shit gotta be in a documentary or something. Like he was kidnapped and he made it out that bitch. That's crazy, bro. Life is so short. Y'all gotta appreciate that shit. And don't be bro. That's a big ass risk he took. Going there, he should have did his research. He probably did. He still took the risk. But he made it out alive though. Barely.
The 4th of July, not just with Mr. Beast, but with a room full of fireworks. Now, Kai and Davis had some unsettled beef, and he made sure YouTube's king got out of there before it was too late.
Get out! Are you just like a serious guy?
I'm serious, get out.
Is this like content?
No, I'm serious, get out. I'm serious.
You don't see me doing a fucking stream? I'm gonna...
Now, this wasn't a joke, because Kai got violent.
Hey, chat! Hey, chat, y'all see this? Hey, chat, y'all see?
Davis wasn't holding back, so they had to run before they blew up. The internet was left in shock. Days later, Kai revealed it was all a setup.
That's his streaming setup over there. No joke, we recreated his room in a field so he can have a firework war and just start launching stuff. And when it inevitably burns down, he'll prank you guys.
He had everyone looking like a damn fool. But look, we've hit the scariest event in YouTube history, and it was aimed directly at the source. See, sometimes real life gets scarier than anything you'll ever see on screen. Because in April 2018, at YouTube's headquarters in San Bruno, California, the unthinkable happened. A disgruntled creator stormed the building with a gun, angry over her videos being demonetized, and it turned into pandemonium. I mean, employees fled the building, barricading themselves in rooms, and hid wherever they could stay safe.
Thoughts started in the
911 call started to go into the San Bruno police. It was a cafeteria area, outdoor patio area where that shooting began. And within minutes, there was a massive police presence on scene as well as emergency services.
She opened fire, injuring 3 employees before taking her own life.
We have 4 victims who have all been transported for gunshot-related injuries, and we have 1 subject who's deceased inside the building with a self-inflicted wound that at this time we believe to be the shooter, but we're still following up on that.
This wasn't just an attack on a workplace. It was a chilling reminder of how far some people will go when they feel wronged online. And we all have to watch out, because it's only getting scarier online.
Bro, this video is insane. I said in the beginning it was going to be a crazy video, but I really did not know how crazy this shit was actually. Damn. I don't even know how to end this. Just gonna end it like I always do. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this crazy video down below in the comments. And I love y'all boys. See y'all in the next video.